I hope he's not stuck, because this is hard to get him out of. Oh, yeah, he's stuck. Tail's pretty messed up. I'm headed to a call up here in Cave Creek. There's a rattlesnake that is in a yard, and apparently it was there yesterday too. So I'm going to be looking for more also, because that snake is probably wanting to den there, considering it is late October. And I think I'll probably have a lot to talk with the homeowner about. So I'll be there in about 20 minutes. See what we got. Thanks for watching them for me. I'll take a look. Okay.
I don't think he's going anywhere quick. He wasn't inside yesterday, he was outside. Today he just said, ooh, look at this nice little thing.
Yeah.
Right inside that plastic.
Yep.
Right there.
Can't miss him.
Which place?
black
Oh,
thing over
okay.
there.
That makes sense. Oh, he might be stuck.
Stuck?
He might be. It's a like rat trap, so.
Is it a rat trap?
Yep. Are you able to come out? Are you stuck? Let's see. He's stuck.
Oh,
No, wait, no. Let's see. No. He might not be. He might have just had a good grip on something. Let's see if I can get him to come out. I hope he's not stuck, because this is hard to get him out of.
The whole thing is about to work on it later.
Yeah, I might have to do that. Yeah, he's stuck.
Rattlesnake.
Yep, he's stuck. I'll take him with me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we'll have to.
What helps it? Fish oil or surf?
No, it's a snap trap.
Snap trap?
Yeah, so
Oh.
he's on there pretty good. Yeah.
Just got blown in from the wind a couple days ago.
Yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
He was not in it yesterday, so he was outside of it yesterday. So.
Wish I could just push this. I don't think I can
I
though.
couldn't do that when it was storm.
Yeah.
I know, I feel bad now.
Yeah, I'll have to see how that works. I'll do that later. You know, I think he'll probably be okay. It looks like he has some injuries, but we'll see how it goes. And if he can't be saved, he'll be really humanely euthanized. So, one way or the other. All right, we'll keep an eye out for the next like 2 weeks or so. That's when they're all moving in. Since you're on the corner, you're gonna get more traffic coming in.
Okay.
But yeah, like late afternoon between now and the second week of November.
Okay.
It's a little one extra eye out than normal.
Okay.
This is gonna suck. Sometimes I wish it were a glue trap. This one, that snake is trapped. It's a snap trap, so I have to pry it open, but the trap itself is also locked. And I don't know how to get it open, so we have to break it or get something. So I don't have tools in my car to be able to do this safely. I mean, I could probably figure it out. His whole front end is loose. That's the other thing that's a pain here, is that it's not that the snake is just trapped. It's trapped by like the last little fraction of his body, which means that there's 2 feet of injured and scared rattlesnake ready to come out of either end and not understand that I'm trying to help it. So I'm gonna go think this one through. Okay, I'm gonna try just doing this outside. Poor guy. I got some bolt cutters. I'm gonna see if I can clip out the plastic block. I don't know anything about these. I know I'm gonna get a bunch of crap from people that are probably knowledgeable about how to work with these. I'm just not. I don't know how to work with these. And I need to do this safely as I can, so. That's it. Okay. Better than expected, but not for the snake. It is not a good situation. Let's see what you got going on here, buddy. Okay, so tail is pretty messed up. Front is free to move around. We just have to see if I can. There we go. Okay. Much easier than expected. Let's look at the snake and see how it's doing. Okay, put it in here and take a better look at it. What we want to see is if this animal's in such a way that it can survive this, or if it's going to need to be euthanized. Don't want to euthanize it, obviously. So we got to look and see what we got going on here. We're going to tube it, and then I can take a better look at it. Snakes can actually be really tough a lot of times. They can survive some pretty crazy injuries just as long as it can poop. That's the only problem, is that if it looks like it's just destroyed back there, that is a really slow and painful death. So we need to make sure that the snake can has a shot. I'm not going to release something that... Oh gosh. Okay, there's a lot of fluid in here. Swelling, okay. The spine seems okay. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of swelling here, but I don't see anything that would indicate a larger problem. I think that this, amazingly, I think this snake is gonna be fine. So I'm gonna put it in the bucket and I'm going to let it rest overnight. And then I'm gonna go let it go in the morning after giving it some water. I bet this swelling goes down a lot. That's great news. I had brought a bunch of stuff over here preparing for the worst and didn't need it. That's the outcome I wanted.
Hey everyone, headed to a call in North Phoenix. A gentleman just called. He says he has a snake, not too sure what kind, in his pool skimmer. Said he noticed it this morning, so I am trying to hurry because that poor thing is probably roasting in there. I'm gonna catch it and I'll make sure I cool it down before I relocate it back out into the plant.
How's it going?
It's going. Is it a rattlesnake?
I don't know.
Not sure.
I noticed it last night after we had that rain,
Oh, okay.
and it was right along the edge of the skimmer,
Yeah.
and I just thought it would walk away someplace.
Yeah.
Crawl away.
Yeah.
But it actually crawled into the skimmer.
Okay, now it's still in there, huh?
So and it is still there now.
Okay.
So you can see its tail.
Oh, yeah. It's not a rattlesnake.
I didn't want to open the skimmer because I didn't know what kind of
Yeah.
snake it was. I didn't want to startle it or anything.
Oh, hi, long nose. It's a long nose snake. It's called a long nose snake. Oh, it's a big one. Hi, buddy. Oh, you've been in there for a whole day. What are you doing? I'm glad that water's not too hot. He's cool. You alright, bud?
Well,
I'm glad he's okay.
you're a lot more cool about handling snakes than I am.
Yeah. Yeah, so this one's a long nose. Totally harmless here. Cool, good to have around. I don't know. I'll relocate it if you want, but
Well, I don't mind him if he's in the backyard, but when he's in the skimmer.
yeah, I could find a little hole over here, I'm sure. I'll walk around too.
Okay.
Make sure no one else is hanging out. Is this your first snake that you've had?
Well, I mean, I saw
In
one
your
actually walk across the patio a number of months ago.
Oh,
but
okay.
This is the first one I've actually seen.
You wanna hold it?
No. it's
Okay.
Close-
When you do decide to get like plants and whatnot, if you do, like try to pick stuff that doesn't provide a lot of shade. But
Okay.
if you get like lantanas and rosemary, big bushes that provide a lot of shade and you have to water and have drip systems, stuff will come for that. Yes.
That's interesting.
So be mindful of that. The goal is to be able to see under it, see under everything. If these are not going to stay out in the open and they're not going to stay where the sun's hitting them.
I see.
So if you're able to see under it, you're good.
Okay.
Not that you won't
Yeah, we're not
maybe
gonna
get
have
one
anything.
passing through, but then you don't want them hanging out longer than you want them.
Gotcha.
You know?
All right, good. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for the info.
Yeah. All right, buddy. Let's see. Let's go find you a spot.
Yeah, just put it anywhere you like.
Okay. Thank you.
I mean, hopefully it won't be a problem once we start developing it. 'cause
Oh, no.
it's really gonna get clear.
He'll probably leave today, later, once it cools down. I'm just trying to find him a hole to put him under. Oh yeah, this is nice. All right, we're good. See you later, little bud. No more pool time, all right? All right, you gonna rest up. See ya.
So I just checked that snake this morning and it's really doing well, amazingly. It still has some swelling near the cloaca, but it's reduced a lot. Took some water, seems to be acting like a normal Western Diamondback. So I'm driving down there right now to go let it go back within its home range. But on the way, I'm gonna stop and hopefully get a little baby rattlesnake. Someone saw one in the pool floating around there. It's been there for a few days now, so I don't know if it's still alive or not. I'm gonna hopefully fish out a live snake, and then I'm gonna go release this other snake. So I'll be there shortly. Oops. He's not in there. Oh, there he is. One looks to be alive. That's nice. There you go. Boop. Been in for like 3 days. So that actually worked out way better than expected. I half expected to find a dead snake. I mean, they float to some degree. They can swim to some degree, but they can't do it forever. So if they're in a pool for 2 or 3 days, and you don't even know how long that snake was in before, like they found it in the pool. So this snake may have been in the pool for, who knows, a week or more? I have no idea, but it was hanging on for dear life there, and yeah, I have 2 live snakes to release now. So I'm gonna go do the first one, this little guy first. I'm actually pretty near to a location that has a couple of diamondback dens. So it's almost November. I'm going to take him straight to one of those. He's young enough to have a little bit of flexibility with the home range thing. He's going to be at least going back to the same genetic community in a known spot that is not a swimming pool. Okay. Poor little soggy dude. How long has he been in the water? There's no way to tell. He's fine. I bet he'll be happy to dry off. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, he's a big baby from this year. That's gonna be a big snake. He's lucky. Anyway, I'm sure there's other snakes in there right now. It's that time of year, so hopefully I don't see him again. If I wasn't working today, I think I would be out trying to find Gila monsters and rattlesnakes. Conditions are actually really bad for this. Contrary to what people think, when it is unusually warm over the winter, snakes don't like it. All they can do is dry out in it, so they're going to avoid excess heat. But I still want to look. Anyway, I'm off to go release the second snake with the injury. So here's one indication that we're in a good spot other than seeing the snake. That's a snake track right there. And it's a rattlesnake track. It's a straight one with no push. It's moving on its belly. Even if it was a gopher snake, which does that as well, there would be a little bit of curvature going up that hill. And rattlesnakes don't do that as much. So these garbage piles that people put out here, once again, become great rattlesnake houses, and they use them frequently. Here's our friend, the injured rattlesnake. Doing okay now though. Good luck.